After months of rumors and reports of the Lakers trading Russell Westbrook, every week that passes, that possibility keeps closing. With that in mind, the Lakers as a whole are preparing for the season with Russell on the roster. LeBron James recently has shown his support, proving that all is good now between them. Patrick Beverley has extended an olive branch to Westbrook after signing with the LA franchise, and head coach Darvin Ham has a roster in mind for his strategy. But the biggest challenge for Ham now is to convince Russell. The main problem in the Russell Westbrook equation for the Lakers is Westbrook himself, and Darvin Ham knows that. Russ don't want to play one more season with the Lakers. He even fired his all-time manager after suggesting to stay on the LA franchise. And now, with Patrick Beverley signing with the Lakers being his arch-enemy, besides both sharing positions, is another sign for Westbrook to find a new home. But not so fast, as now it appears that the Lakers now want Russ to play the next season. Head coach Darvin Ham knows his plan and strategy to work and make the Lakers a serious contender for the NBA championship. He not only needs Westbrook, but he needs him at his full capacity in physical and mental shape. Now the mission for Ham and the Lakers seems to be recovering Russell. So what Darvin Ham needs to do is to convince Russell Westbrook to stay on the team, to make amends with Beverley, and convince Russ to embrace his vision. The first and major challenge for coach Darvin Ham is to make his roster work together, start fresh, and forgive all problems between the players of the past. It's not an easy task, as a lot of great players with big egos are inside the locker room. So the second big step is to make them embrace his playing strategy and to everyone assume the new roles Darvin has in mind for them. Again, the hardest one to convince will be Russell. At the moment, it feels like the Lakers' success of the season depends on Westbrook, and that's what Russell is trying to avoid. After last season being the one on taking the blame for the Lakers' failure, even having the best stats on the team, he knows the Lakers fans don't like him. They have even nicknamed him as Westbrook. If Russell accepts, and that's a big if, Darvin will be in a good spot to start training camp and make the team adjust to their new roles and playing strategy. Otherwise, the drama between Westbrook and the Lakers will continue. The problem for Russell is that there are no real options that he can be traded. The time is consuming, and most franchises have finished making their roster movements, and not every team has the capacity to afford an expensive star like Westbrook. Darvin Ham will continue his efforts for the rest of the team to make amends with Westbrook and make him feel welcome again and like a new start. Patrick Beverley has already apologized, so now it is Russ's turn to accept it. But the question remains, is Russell Westbrook ego going to accept making amends with the Lakers, and can he start from zero and create a new history with the Lakers? We're about to find out soon.